Consume soup. I'm sorry. Anyway, hello, this is BitB. Welcome to BitB Streams. Thanks for coming out. It is currently Wednesday, and I'm going to be doing some more Hat in Time mods, because holy crap, we have so many to go through. And by the way, apparently there's some kind of a September modding jam that's currently happening, so there's even more maps to take a look at. How'd you... holy crap, I can't get a break. I've been away for far too long. So I hope you guys are doing pretty good in the chat. So, like every single one of these streams, let's start out by taking a look at the visual mods. This is literally the only one I have installed, and it's my own freaking skin. There we go, we're done. Not quite done, though. We still have a heck of a lot of maps to work on. That's the core of what we're going to be doing tonight. Because, holy crap, I've got a lot of levels to take a look at. Like, a mess of them. And they've been sitting around in here for a very long period of time. So, let's go ahead and dive into this stuff. What should I start with is the main question, because pretty much everything here I have not taken a look at. Some of them are long haul ones, other ones not so much. There are a lot of time rifts that have been released as of late. Specifically, I noticed that there's a heck of a lot of stuff that's been done by Star Schultz as of late. Like, Star Schultz just kind of, like, exploded onto the mod scene. Like, well, just the mod situation right now, there's a ton of his maps. So, where the heck do I start? Do I start with, like, his old stuff and then move up? I don't even know. Let's take a look at Metro Library, because that's been sitting in here for a while. Short little level about a library with some trains in it. Requires the Dweller Mask, Grappling Hook, and Ice Hat. And this was made for the Yakuza-themed modding jam a long time ago. Big Fartisher.
Wait, you have an overdue book?
Cuff 'em!
Oh, it's not yours? Oh, so the Mafia checked it out and never returned it? Oh, wow. Well, thanks for returning it. You can put it in the green holder on the front desk.
Wait, what? I literally did... Wait a minute. Oh my god. Okay, so this is spooky because I literally just did the Iron Sky map the last time that we did maps, and it's like, okay. Wow. The cinematic universe, exactly.
Hey, welcome to the library. If you have any overdue books, please see the section to your right.
Do you have any books about time?
Books on time, you say? Well, there is one. Top shelf in section 1141. You know, the one that's labeled spices. Oh, wait, that kind of time? Oops.
And thus, the journey of the book has ended. That is amazing. I love that.
I think I saw a rat carrying some cheese on top of the shelves. I don't know how to get up there, though. It seems way too high for me to climb.
Not high enough for me. Because I am Super Child. Why you make me do this? That's one thing that okay, so, you know, not specifically talking about Germa here, but one thing I really look forward to every single year is, like, Joel's Vine Wrestle thing. And that was, like, a laugh and a half the entire time. No, my research peppers! You'll ruin them! I ruined your face. We pray at night, we stalk at night, we're the rats.
Wonder if they have any books on health benefits of catnip here.
Pothead found. BitB, do your best Shadow the Hedgehog impression. This big. No. This guy gets to live.
I mean, probably not. This stuff is illegal outside of...
Oh. Okay, noted.
This is so neat.
I'm a big fan of, like, you know, the macro levels, just seeing everything gigantic. Oh. Hello, hidden creeper. How do I... What? Huh? Oh. Ooh.
I have nothing left.
Well, I guess I met with him, I suppose. We nearly done here. Apparently, this was nice. Schultz makes some good maps. I really need to do the rest of his. Rare sticker in the Arctic. I think that was where it was the last time. Ding dong. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Why not? Purple Blue Rift. This is another Star Schultz. I think, like, this is going to be a saturated Star Schultz level, I think. Not to be confused with an actual Purple Time Rift. Requires the Dweller Mask and Grappling Hook. Very well. Well, this place is very pretty. Ooh, this is pretty. This is neat. Hold on. Well, whoopsie doodles. I think there's a little bit of health sitting around here. I'm trying to save myself a little bit of time here. All right, in theory, if I were to just stand on that, you know, the middle of the platform when it turns back. Yes. I don't want to try and hit it because it might, like, actually shrink what I'm trying to do here. All right. Omega needs to do a shower speed run, BRB. Oh, don't worry, we're going to be playing for a little while tonight. Unfortunately, I got rid of my gun thing, so I did. Funny enough, you think the guns would have actually worked on this thing? Probably not. That'd be hilarious if it did. Leave it on the edge. Oh. Here, this is fine. It's not an actual, like, purple rift. If it were an actual purple rift, I feel like I'd be a little bit more careful. Case in point. Hat Kid shower speed run. That would involve not even, like, taking off any clothes. It's just, like, run in, get immediately wet. On the plus side, you also do your laundry at the exact same time. Oh, God. I thought it was bad before. All right, I feel like I could probably do this. It's just... Yep. That's the ticket. That's what's going on here. And I'm seeing a heck of a lot of things in this rift that I normally wouldn't see in any of these things, so this is refreshing. Ow. Excuse me. Thanks for the heart. Oh, now we're moving like an awkward Jesus. All right. I think the safest thing for me would probably be to move this direction. Maybe not. It's confusing because if I actually use the Dweller Hat... yeah, that's going to cause problems. But this is one thing that I liked about Hat in Time in the initial parts of Hat in Time when I originally played. Just discovering all of these mechanics and figuring out what each of them do. What the rules are for every single one of them. Okay. Let's think about this again. Do you think, like, moving with the grain to the left or the right would be easier? Sure. Let's give it a shot. Yep. Actually, no, this is perfect. This is working. It's horrifying, but it works. I like that. That was cool and very grape purple. Weparoni says, I've never played a Mario game in my life, but somehow I immediately fell in love with a Hat in Time, which isn't very shocking in retrospect, because the characters and overall design shown in game are stunning, and that's the joy of it, I suppose. I could definitely see that. So, like, where have you been where you have not played a single Mario game in your life? Have you been just playing nothing but, like, PlayStation games or, like, Xbox games? And if that's the case, then, hey... Go you. I'm a gigantic Nintendo fanboy, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on your point of view. Let's go ahead and keep this, like, train wreck rolling with Star Schultz maps. How about that? So we did the purple-blue rift. Let's see, what else? I guess we could take a look at Rotation Blues next. Blue Time Rift made for the Discord Blue Time Rift theme modding jam. I may have made this pretty challenging. I can't tell anymore. Okay, look, when I was a young little baby child, I was obsessive over Skylanders, for God's sake. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Watch out! Really, watch out for the very slow-moving pool noodles. Like, this ain't Wipeout. But you say, I played Sunshine and Banjo-Kazooie as a kid, fell in love with it, so Hat in Time is a reminder of those days. Oh, definitely. Me, I grew up with, like, N64, Mario 64. Like, that was my jam. Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Oh, this is weird. There, and then wall jump over to here. Whoa. Crazy. Tomorrow's Mania says, Skylanders was great, honestly. First clip you saw, Hat in Time, made you think it was Skylanders spin-off due to the style of it. I could see that. I don't know, I remember I was pretty much convinced that this game was going to be good around the time that I saw the original alpha footage of it. And ever since I saw the alpha footage, like, I immediately stopped watching anything related to the Hat in Time development, just because, like, I wanted to have as fresh of an experience with it as possible when it finally came out. Camera, could you please behave? Okay, thank you. And then, yeah, when it finally did come out, I was not disappointed at all. Holy crap, yeah, this is like one of the Super Mario Sunshine maps on steroids. What are you talking about challenging? That was easy, that was simple, that was... Hi. Camera shift spooked you a bit. Same here! You're not the one controlling it, I am, and I'm just like, why did this happen? That was good, I like that. Okay, how about we take a look at Rainbow Blues? Let's go through all the Star Schultz in the world, all the Star Schultz in the universe. Another time rift for the Hat Discord Blue Rift Modding Jam. This time with a lot more rainbow and even more difficult. Well, guys, I can't believe I'm your neighbor, Ned Flanders. Hey, no saying the N-word or the F-word. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be completely insane. Also, that fire. We have arrived at a rave. Oh, thank you, camera. I get the feeling all this spinning is really confusing the camera. Here, let's put on the sprint hat just to make it even more treacherous. Oh dear. I may have made a mistake. Yes. Oh shit. I see where I'm supposed to be going. I failed. I think I'm just gonna do this the way that it looks like they... Wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this the way that I think it's supposed to be done. This music might be jamming, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we have to just, like, you know, dive with reckless abandon. Ah. Wow. You really cannot hesitate there, can you? The music's still bopping, though. Oh. Looks like we're going to be enjoying that music a little while longer. Oh, balls. This is very bright. Honestly, oh, oops. I was not paying attention to this. I was paying attention to the chat. Honestly, it's not as bright and as obnoxious as, like, the final fight scene. The final fight scene, I was just like, holy hell. Like, if you have epilepsy, this is your enemy. Well, piss. Yeah, this is a little bit more challenging. Made it! Okay, but there's no checkpoints, so I still have to be careful. These look like... These actually kind of look like cream cheese, like... rainbowish cream cheese. And some of them are falling. It's like cream... Sorry, my mind is melting as well. Cheesecake is what I was trying to say. Howie. Fire bad. Oh. Oops. Oh, whoa, whoa, ow. Okay, I jumped as I fell off the platform. Oh, nuts. You gotta really anticipate that one particular jump. Most of this stuff in this game is reminiscent of an acid trip, honestly. Some of it, yes. This, definitely. Other parts, not so sure. I distinctly remember the last time I had an acid trip. Alright, well, if we're going to be serious here, it's never. But if, like, the last time that I had an acid trip, it didn't involve so many Mafia. Yep, there we go. Oh, wow, wow, wow. It's fine. I did it. I'm burnt to a crisp, but I did it. You just notice the trail only appears when you're moving. Yes, I noticed that too, so I'm like, let's take advantage of that. I'm pretty sure this has been out for a while, Trip to Haven, and also I'm not entirely sure if it's a time rift or not. No, I don't know if it is. Well, I guess I might as well play it since I'm doing a ton of star shells tonight, apparently. So this is a perfectly normal trip to the ocean planet of Haven, and it takes a turn for the worst. Enjoy the ride. Both local and online co-op will break this map and cause it to not function properly, so I would recommend turning those things off. Perfectly normal map for Timmy Day 2. Go Team Thunder. Oh shoot, I try not to skip through those cutscenes because, like, somebody actually actively made those cutscenes and I'm just skipping through them. I'm so mean. Tomorrow's Mania says, I just thought about something. Since I'm never on the streams, gotta ask. Does the chat go crazy every time I get to voice Snatcher?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, hey kid, you came for the trip to Haven, eh? Something wrong with your own ship? Rocket sounded fun. I figured you'd say that. This'll be a one-way trip, but I'm sure you can find your way back. This old rocket'll take you there to Haven. Everything's done with its state-of-the-art autopilot programmed by yours truly. Just take the ladder up, and I'll speak with you over the radio when you're ready to go. Very well, sir. You're welcome, I guess. All right. Heading into space. Everybody strap in. Do you have your in-flight snack ready to go? I feel like this could use an actual filter now that I think about it.
All right, kid, you ready?
Hey, that works pretty good. Yeah.
All righty then, kiddo, here we go. Launching in 3, 2, 1, go!
We're off to spice. Okay, stage 2 rockets, go! Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little hat kid. But Mafia added an extra ingredient to the concoction, punching them in the face that one time. Launches into air, explodes upon launch. Oh, that's tragic. Unfortunately, that's happened once before. Awkward. I see a black line. I'm going to assume that seam isn't supposed to be there. We're almost at Haven. Oh, dear Lord, why? We're nearly there.
Oh, hell, kid, the autopilot got busted by that rock. Quick, grab the controls. Move around using your normal controls. Up, down, left, and right, as if you were walking on land. And jump when you want to fly straight forward again. This also recenters your controls. Your HUD, which should be booting up now, should tell you where the rocket is trying to move. This thing really wasn't designed for kids to be piloting, so be careful there, kid. There's no turning back now.
nuts. Okay. This is very interesting. Oh dear. And you're drifting right into an asteroid belt. Hang on, let me see if I can get the engine started. This is neat. Oh, I see that there's like little repair units. Oh dear. Down. Center, center. This is very creative. I've never seen something like this before. First person Star Fox? Okay, I avoided the asteroids. Still heading this way. Can I make it to Haven?
Oh, we made it through those asteroids. Sending a signal to start the engine now.
Okay, now we're just playing No Man's Sky. Here. Center. Full speed ahead.
Do a barrel roll.
Okay, coast into Haven. Let's hope I don't run into those things. Ryuka says, I wish I was this good at programming to make something like that. I don't know. Oh, balls. Okay. What? Chinese food? Wait, no, it can't be. Oh, oh! Hang on, I'm going to start boosting the emergency system. There's an odd delay with, Okay, alright. Okay, we're avoiding the dumpster. Who leaves perfectly good ramen in space? That is a good freaking question. What, is this somebody's ship? What? Who is this? Oh no. It's Mr. Tim Tam. So you really thought you could just come here and ruin my day? You won't be getting away with this, and you'll never make it to Haven. This ends here. You'll never defeat me. I am far too powerful for you. Now, fire! Oh dear, he's got the bombs. I don't have a lot of health. Oh dear. This way. Oh, sorry, skip that. Stop the rocket to activate it. Aim for his hat. That's his weakness. Okay, very well, let me try. Oh, sorry. Okay, got him. Ouch, that hurts. But you won't stop me. More gun! Oh, shoot. I probably should have grabbed that when I had the chance. Blast him! Okay. I don't know how accurate all the... Oh, there's one. Whoopsie doopsie. Yeah, the wrenches are definitely health. Crud. Move! Move, you bastard! Ah, this dang old bucket of bolts. Down. Oh dear. Please tell me I'm close. Come on, up. Oh, shoot! Oh, I didn't... It was ever so slightly off my vision. Okay, crud. There we go. Hopefully Haven's worth this. Ah, now we're talking about Pokemon Platinum in the chat. There we go. Okay, you can make your rest of your journey in peace. So, how are we going to slow down?
Slow down? Oh, my state-of-the-art rocket used the advanced technique of lithobraking?
That's strange. Is that safe? Good question. What's lithobraking?
Oh, you see, the atmosphere is very dense. Slows you down well enough before the impact.
The impact?
You do know Haven is an ocean planet, right, kid?
Do I get a parachute? I'm putting this in my review. Oh shit, that'd be great. I don't know how to swim!
It'll be fine, kid. You'll splash down perfectly safe.
Well, hopefully. I hope this thing has plenty of oxygen in it. The new Pokemon, Teapot Snatcher. Oh, hey, Mafia are on this land.
Mafia like fish from other planet. Must show other Mafia back home. What is noise Mafia is hearing? Huh? Oh!
Shit. Is that it? Tomorrow says, I like how both Timmy and Hat Kid have entirely ignored the fact that Timmy piloted a dumpster the whole time. That's where he lives, don't you know? Anyway.
See, it's just like I said. Another happy landing.
Where am I?
Oh, well, it looks like you've landed. Just a bit off target.
How far?
Only a few 100 miles off target. I consider that a success.
Great.
Oh, kid, you'll be fine. I'm sure this kind of thing is nothing for you. Good luck, and welcome to Haven.
What a nice welcoming. Alright, well, I'm here. It appears there are shards all over the place. I can see like something under the water, but I can't like... Oh dear. Oops, the impact knocked him out cold. He'll be fine, you're sure. But, there are timepiece shards scattered around here. Does this Mafia have a timepiece? How convenient for the plot. Youngtown did say he based Snatcher's voice a bit off of Snake. Really? I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to tell my buddy Ben that at some point. He is a gigantic Metal Gear fan. And subsequently, now he is a gigantic, enemy of anything Konami does from now on. Reusable, huh? You doubt it. Ta-da! Ryuka says, I thought it was based off of the chest demon from Paper Mario 2. A snake! A snake! This kind of caught my attention a little while ago. It's Volcanic Climb, and this was done by Blue Cube. A timepiece has fallen into a volcano. Hat Kid tried to grab it, but she missed and fell to the bottom. She will have to climb to the very top in order to recover it. Hopefully it's not Mount Doom, otherwise she has been pretty much melted in the fires. Okay, now we're good. Volcano levels. I remember how humble they used to be. Like, I remember the original modded, like, volcano sort of lava levels. They didn't have a lot of attention to detail. It was just sort of throwing you into a lava pit, and that was it. He based his voice off of a snake, the animal, not Solid Snake. Oh. That is unfortunate. But that would have been hilarious if he did do it after, like, David Hayter. And honestly, I could see it. There's a little bit of rasp in Solid Snake's voice. Now I'm just picturing him saying dummy thick. Yep, that was the plan. Have I followed Youngtown? I actually haven't. I really should. I feel like a bad fan. I like his voice work. He's good. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is a change on the whole... Holy crap. That is very different from any of the other turrets. Just make the land rotate. That's fine. Oh, wait a minute. This party is lit!
Kiddo, I'm trying to navigate my forest, but the fire spirits are dummy thick, and the heat of the fire keeps blocking areas off.
We have fun here. Honestly, I think I've done worse. Specifically with Boba. Anyway, what the heck is that out there? Why is this here? Oh, what? Hello. What is this? What? Why does this have physics? Huh? That's awesome! I love that. Nice one, Blue Cube. You know what? I feel cheap today. Yoink. All right, we're getting closer. Finally makes Twitch account. Ah, a tiny Irish mess. I like the username. Welcome to the nightmares. Seems you came in to have a good time. You're probably going to have a time. No idea if it's going to be good or not. Oh! Oh, this is clever. Boing. Oh, but I don't... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yaha! I did the thing. Ah, the end. Then every single one of these timepieces, somebody at least has to leave one sticker. Al says I came in here for a good time, and you hear a dummy thick joke. So you're having a great time. I don't know what you're talking about. Should have seen the server when the shitpost channel went feral about if Snatcher had an ass or not. Oh, I've seen the rumblings of that. Don't worry. That was such a legendary horror that, yes, I have bear witness to that. Okay, Smokey, let's see what else we got. I opened the floodgates. Uh-oh. Okay, let's move on to another, another one. Let's see. This one was done by Zementumu. Yeah, everybody ignore that. Resurrection. Hat Time Rift made for the Blue Rift modding jam on the official Hat in Time Discord. Requires hookshot badge, no bonk badge. Optional is time stop to make some passages easier. Music is resurrections from the game Celeste. Ooh. Ah, that is definitely Celeste. So neat. Oh. Well, I think we see what I'm going to be doing here. Also, I see a bunch of, like, glitches happening around me. This is neat. You know, I don't own the Celeste soundtrack yet, but my god, I definitely need to pick it up at some point. There was something, like, incredibly haunting in some cases, triumphant in other ones. I'm still a little bit burned by that game. Ah. Because, good lord, I was not having fun for a portion of it. But you know what? It was not having fun for a purpose. This looks like a no-bonk thing. Or no? Oh, yes. Holy shit! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So have I broken the game? I think I might have broken the game. What even the hell happened? Like, shit. I guess I'm gonna die to try and reset that block. Just from the initial look of it. Okay, that's what I was supposed to do. All right, I get you. I got very confused there, and I didn't know whether I was supposed to jump up or down or... Hi? Oh, yes. In case someone was, like, very confused about this mechanic. That's so good. And despite that, I still failed. And now we have another one of these. Oh. That is very strange. I like that. Something very, like, broken. The glitchiness in the background, it sort of reminds me a bit of, look at all the dancing hat kids. All right. Now, it sort of reminds me of, like, some of the visuals for, frickin' Beat Saber nowadays. Got a 2D segment, eh? Got which I think just for my own sanity, I'm going to make this even easier. Eep! Ah. And we got some anti-gravity nonsense happening. Oh, Jesus. Look at this. The gravity is slowly going away. Boops! This is cinematic. Holy shit. This reminds you of Sonic Colors a little bit. I can see it. Speaking of colors, Rainbow Trail. Oh no, one of these. Oh, I'm not a fan of these. Like, I feel like that's just a very mean trick to pull on somebody. It's like, ha ha! You now have to climb it. It also doesn't help that the camera does not like to behave whenever you're trying to climb one of these. Uh-oh. Shoot! You know what? That is my exact emotion right now. Thank you. Oh my god. Why? This is so cruel. Play Patha Pay No ST. I hope none of you actually have an Alexa. Thank you, camera. You are an inspiration to us all. You are an inspiration to us all. I don't know. I'm so used to like the old internet that I'm perfectly fine with not having some kind of an electronic device like that's listening to me at all times. I mean, privacy at this point is a myth as it is. But you don't need to make it worse by having something that is quite literally listening into you and like waiting for you to say the word Alexa or okay Google. By the way, you're welcome for anybody who has, you know, either of those items. Whew! Okay, I made it up. Jesus, come on. Okay, I have no bonk on, so here. Or am I not thinking this? No, this looks right. There we go. Just need to be closer to it. Boing. Boink. This place seems to be falling apart just a tad bit. Give me a second. Get my bearings. Oh, hit a checkpoint, please. What is this? Huh. Okay. I see. And then this wall fall... Oh, okay, wait. You've got to be shitting me! Okay. And then there's this. And these are moving very fast. Okay, that's a checkpoint. Oh, thank God, Jesus. Is this a checkpoint? It didn't look like I got it. Whew. At least you don't gotta climb them. Fair enough. Whew, everything's calmed down. I done did it. So that victory under my belt, wow. And now you know why I edit these mod specials. Let's play this. I noticed that this was done by Dude Run, and I want to see, like, I want to play a map that isn't completely insane. Warping Under the Sea. Again, done by Dude Run. Just a short little blue rift about teleportation, made for the September modding jam. Ya boy, ha boy. Alright. Let's go ahead and speed and just see what he's got going on. So, warp totems, eh? I have not seen too many warp totems. Very simplistic. I like. And this thing is ever so slightly rocking back and forth. I don't usually see that with those. Yep. Have I played Crimson Void yet? Oh, absolutely, I played that. Oh, that's a maze. Oh, shoot. No idea if I'm supposed to be climbing up here. Oh, yes, I was. Just like, am I breaking something? I might be breaking something. Oh, dear. Oh, balloons are the bane of my existence. Please work. Did it. Oh, that was short and sweet and simple. Very nice. Tiny Irish Mess says, this is making me wonder if they're going to have mods for the Switch release for Hat in Time. If there aren't any, like, mods for any of the releases of Hat in Time aside from PC, I have the suspicion that they're probably not. That doesn't tend to happen for consoles. Like, not really. Not without, like, a lot of oversight. I will say, it is nice that Gears for Breakfast has allowed the community to come together and make some time rifts and levels for, like, you know, big expansions. I'm a big fan of stuff like that. It feels very engaging with the community. Alright, so where else should I go? I feel like we have a lot of time rifts that we need to take a look at, so let's take a look at another one, shall we? This one looks pretty cute. Stars in the Sky, a Blue Rift by Lily the Tiger. My entry for the official Hat in Time server modding jam. Blue blocks function as they would in any rift, but red blocks either bounce you up or fall down. Contains a short blue rift with an outer space theme. Okay, so... oh god. That's a troll. Boing. Oh, that's really obnoxious, but I love it. You never know. You don't know which ones are, like, which one's gonna bounce, which one aren't. Oh, this is a very short one. Look at this. There's a table. Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's nice. I like that one. There's a lot of short and sweet happening tonight, and I'm enjoying that very much. Rodwa says, usually I skip the blue rifts because most of the time people start modding with the blue rifts to learn the ropes, so most of the time it's nothing special, but then jam stuff might be interesting. I mean, I could see that. I've done a heck of a lot of people's blue rifts just because, I mean, I like to take a look at them because there's something really humble and exciting about it. It's somebody trying to learn the ropes about how the functions and the mechanics work in the game, and it's really cool to see that from somebody. It's especially cool to see a blue rift from somebody who is like a little more well-known in the community nowadays. Just like, you have come a long way. Holy crap. Okay, wow, I need to check this out.
Break the targets!
This was done by Loveby. What's the biggest problem with a Hat in Time? Obviously, it's not melee. Don't worry, though. Now you can relive the glory days of playing the best Smash game. I mean, we got the sandbag, and we got home run, home run bat. I'd say that's good enough, right? Anyway, how fast can you break the targets? Requires all hats, fast hat badge recommended. Special thanks to Star Schultz, Azra, and Dr. Tree Frog for helping in Kismet and scripting. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Wow. So how do I go about doing this? Give me a moment. I think I might want to swap into... How's this work? How do I break the actual targets? And how do I not get hit by that? Here. More straight. Brewing Hat Dip. Thank you. You're right. Thank you. That was a lot easier than I made it out to be. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Was I supposed to go up there? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't know where I am. This might need a little bit of work. Maybe. Here, let's try that again. Except this time we know the Brewing Hat actually does kill them. Ow, what? It seems like I'm running into the side walls. I don't know why there's collision for that. Yep. Okay, come on. Oh dear. Shoot. I get the feeling that they probably intended this map to be done with, like, the keyboard as opposed to the controller. Yeah, because I'm, like, running into the walls and such. You know what? If you guys want to take a look at that, you guys are free to. I feel like I'm kind of breaking things by, you know, having the 3 dimensions and whatnot. But that's a neat concept if you could pull it off. The blues. Okay. This is relatively new. This was done by Floopy. This level was made for the Hat in Time Discord modding jam of September 2019 on the theme of blue time rifts. Enjoy the gloomy yet homey atmosphere of this blue time rift that constantly in the middle of a downpour. This level is a light platforming level that isn't too challenging and only requires the knowledge of running and jumping. Very well. Any other specifics that I need to know about? Took a little bit of inspiration from Rainy Rift by Chev, but I didn't intend to copy anything from that level, and any similarities are just because of my absolute adoration of Rain and Blue Rifts. I would have made this type of level combination even if they hadn't made their own. Thanks to the Hat in Time Discord for the lovely prompts and mod jams for answering, and for answering questions I had. Y'all the best. Let's take a look at Floofy's new thing. We played a couple of maps by Floofy before. Oh, the sad hat music. Hat Kid's sword fighter costume. That would be interesting. It's so cloudy and sad. What else is going on out here? I can get snacks in the event I fell. Ah. This is very much a mood. So where do we go from here? Could go that way. It looks like the way actually out is that way. What's the point of this thing over here? Kind of want to see. Rain is so calming sometimes. Sometimes being the key word. Other times it's terrifying and extremely fast and coming down like a sheet. Ah, very nice. I've got so many rift tokens; they're coming out of my ears, though. Though I will say, for certain mods that don't have their items open immediately, it's very nice to be able to go over to the Time Rift Roulette and just grab everything because I've got so many tokens. Yeah, it does seem a bit dark here. I don't know. It's interesting using ladders as a platform. Oh, no. Wasn't expecting that. The platforms, they're falling. Ladders, on the other hand, no, they're sturdy. And hello, yarn ball that will never be used. That's unfortunate. If there's anything that I'd like to see come out of a Hat in Time, I'd like to see another use for yarn. I'm not sure what else you could possibly do with it. Maybe like another new item that isn't necessarily a hat, but still is made out of yarn. Craft clothes with yarn. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. Like making some new outfits with yarn. Stuffed animals. Yes, there we go. Give some more function to, for people that have this ginormous amount of extra yarn sitting around. Dum-de-doo. Punk Hat Kid. Trying to imagine that. I can't see it. There's way too much sugar in this child's veins. Oh, what do I want to do? I think this has been sitting around for a while in my inventory. It's the Temple of Hats. Are you worthy of such power? Prove yourself to the hat and pass its 5 trials. Okay. How long are these 5 trials? Breath of the Wild 2 is looking sick. Have they released any new information about Breath of the Wild 2? And also, is it even called Breath of the Wild 2? Strange pillar location. Wow. Well, this is insane. All right, I guess we'll go one at a time here. Oh, it's a speed run challenge. Okay. Oh, you've got to be kidding. No! I made it! Shut up! Just making a joke of Trial of Hats. Oh, yeah. I really want to see, like, just... I loved Breath of the Wild, and I would love to see what the next one's gonna have. Heh. Oh, now it's gold. It's nice. Okay, next up. Trial of Brewing Hat. This seems pretty simplistic. Oh, well, alright. Good thing this platform doesn't just squash me. Squish like a bug. Oh, an easy way back with a door. Next up, Ice Hat. Alright, I suppose the Ice Hat has a bunch of icicle things as its challenge. Whoa, wait, what did you... Huh? Did... Okay, that surprised me. Nice. I think I'm just gonna swap back over to this. You can use the Ice Hat to become temporarily invincible. Oh. Thanks for letting me know. Kind of forget. You forget about that. Oh dear. Oh no. Hey. Also, oh, I guess I need to go around. Also, let me go ahead and swap over to this. Ow. Hey! Hey! No! Hey, I got hurt, but you didn't need to kick me out. Click. Alright, so far so good. Now we got the Dweller Hat. Whoo! Watch out! No shit. Oh, whoops. For a second there I thought those were hooks. My bad. No, maybe not. What's the plan there? What the heck am I doing with that? It's used because it's ridiculous. Yeah, pretty much. Also, all of these challenges did not stay done. I think I'm gonna let you guys go back and try and finish that. Like, that's a pretty good map, but there's a few spots that are a bit confusing. I think there should be a little bit more transparency about what you're supposed to do. Oh, well, of course there's another Time Rift. How about that? Time Rift, Rogue Echoes by Bonicle. This is a mod exploring the very underused Echoes Act 2 powers in a platforming perspective. If you're not familiar with JoJo, oh boy, this means that there is literal graffiti littered all over the level that you can interact with. Okay, features. Boing, high jump, heavy. Man, gravity just got stronger. Light, your mom always told you not to inhale helium. Whoosh, it's a giant fan. Thwap, this one hurts you, I don't like it. Fun, this one is so big and stretched out, the mod, you can't even see it. Oh, waka waka. Mod for the 2019 Blue Rift Modding Jam. Zhaj. What is this and can it get me content ID'd? Okay, it wasn't too, yeah, it didn't take too long. Alright, so these are basically bounce pads. This entire thing makes you heavy. Ow. Oh, right, I should probably turn on no bonk again. Whoopsies. This is neat. Okay, then we have light. Meow. Boing. Heavy. Okay, this just makes you light, though. So my guess is that I need to do this all in a proper sequential order. Oh dear, I think I see what I'm supposed to do here. There we go. Makes it whoosh. It's just a fan. All right. Whoops, I think I did that wrong. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Now you have TF2 memes stuck in your head. Good! You're in a good mental state. Oh, there we go. I was jumping way too soon. Okay, sorry, my bad. Is that a bonus? Because I feel like I kind of just want to move forward. I have no idea what's a bonus and what's not. Oh, jeez. Why? It's a single-use eraser. You can use it to rub away one echo. Really? Nice. So I guess this was just a bonus in the event I needed it. Game, you use gravity to basically rocket you upwards. There was Portal that did that? Oh. Oh, shoot. Did I just use my eraser? I have a strange suspicion telling me that that was necessary. Okay. Weird. I seem to remember, oh, what was it? Quantum Conundrum was a game that was something like that. And I seem to remember that game did not do very well. Oh, interesting. Might be Portal and you're just dumb. It's been a long time, man. Whew, look at that. Boings! Oh, whoa! Hello! I did the thing! So I seem to remember funny stuff mentioned, like this is basically going to be entirely nothing but me playing time rifts for the entirety of this stream. And that's kind of pretty much it. Holy crap. Oh, and funny stuff is also going to get dinner. Did not see that. All right. Well, hopefully they'll be back in time for this particular thing. Danganronpa, Trigger Happy, Havoc, Trial 2. Or, Trigger Hattie Havoc, rather. So, you remember that we played the original one of these on a stream a couple of streams back? Yeah, this is the sequel. I'm excited about this because the last one was, like, freaking amazing. And also, Ryuka Ruki made this, and they're currently in the chat right now, I believe. If they have not left. Gotten sick and tired of my bullcrap. Hey, Editor Bitby here. So this playthrough of Trial 2 ended up having a lot of crashing problems, but Ryuka got back to me and he informed me that he figured out you need to have both Trial 1 and Trial 2 installed in order to avoid a lot of these crash-related issues, since Trial 1 has a lot of dependencies that Trial 2 didn't end up getting when it was released on the Steam Workshop. So if you want to take a look at this mod yourself, remember to have both trials installed. Thanks. Here, let me go ahead and mess with this thing here. There we go. Anyways, another murder happened. How is Snatcher so good at making us kill each other? This time we lost the guy that sells me badges. I like them. Superpowers are awesome. Everyone was a lot more separated this time, so almost everyone is a potential killer. I don't think anyone is pointing fingers, actually. I guess that means everyone is equally clueless. This might be bad. A level based on the Danganronpa games, specifically Danganronpa 2 for this case, where you must figure out the culprit of the murder. So, who really did kill the badge seller person? Could be anyone, even more than before. Includes amazing features like non-stop debates, improvised hangman's gambit, multiple choices, logic dive, rebuttal showdown, and lots of spinning. The level shouldn't take as long as an actual Danganronpa trial, but hopefully it's still fun. I skipped past the investigation part since that part tends to be pretty boring. Fair enough. The first trial was test in the water, so this might be a bit, or a lot more dramatic than before. Also, the previous level's execution scene was stiff, since it would take me forever to try to make a better version. And making the stiff one is, time better spent on other things. I decided not to bother with it and get this thing out faster. Then take a break from modding for a bit. But, okay, I'd like to make a full 6 trials if I can, but I'm not sure if I can, since I'm an adult now, and time has been pretty scarce for me. I understand. Adulting sucks. It sucks a lot. Contains 1 level. No masks required. Can Rami made the string comparison script necessary for Hangman's Gambit and has given me permission to use it, so credit for that goes to them. Thanks for permitting me to use it. Danganronpa is published and developed by Spike Chunsoft Co. Ltd. So many things. Alright, let's do the thing. Well, here we go again. And also I need to click into this thing. Also, I'm going to use the mouse and keyboard for all this, just because I'm going to be swapping filters a whole bunch. Maybe I'm making an assumption, but you've heard of, watched, or played Danganronpa before, right? Or played through Trial 1? Yes. Great, that saves time on explanations of what to expect. Now then, here's how the incident played out as far as we know. The ultimate salesperson, the badge seller, was found dead in the hallway. We don't really have any strong leads. Trial's about to start. Anyway, let's do this thing. Who are these people? Let me take a look at the evidence. What evidence would you like to look at? The Minions account? The subconite was inside the infirmary well before the murder, though they won't specify why. They had noticed that a sedative bottle was missing. Sedative lasts 20 to 30 minutes, as well as a lot of blood packs. Oh dear. Director's account. The tourist, penguin, and owl all checked on a disturbance during the murder. The disturbance being a loud argument between DJ Grooves and the conductor on floor 2. Ooh, alright then. What else have we got? Oh, Snatcher's file. Snatcher's file. The badge seller was killed at around 10:35 by stab wound to the neck in the hallway between the infirmary and the bathroom on the first floor. Here's the class trial rules, and I should probably get my head around these. Class trial rules are as follows. Number 1, no leaving the building. 2, some areas are off limits from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. 3, you may only sleep in designated rooms, like a dorm room. Sleeping anywhere else is a violation. 4, you can roam the building with minimal restrictions. 5, no attacking the Snatcher.
You got that right.
6, killing gets you blackened. Avoid everyone knowing you did it to leave. Announcements are made when 3 other people find out. The culprit does not add to this counter. 7. Survivors must attend this trial. 8. No breaking into locked rooms. 9. Save some for everyone. Culprits can only kill 2 or less people. 10. Accomplices get nothing out of this, only the murderer. So, there's that information. Ooh, Bo Kid's account. Bo Kid browsed for badges at the badge seller before entering the bathroom to search for pawns. She failed, around 10:50-ish. She hid in the stall after hearing a loud gash. The culprit entered the flushed the evidence down the toilet. They took an absurd amount of time to leave. She was still in there well afterwards. Oh, I don't know. I really hope that she's not on the chopping block now. The bloody knife. A knife coated in blood. Emphasis on coated. It looks like somebody just dipped it in liquid instead of actually killing someone with it. Let's try and figure that one out. Impromptu investigation. Call requested help investigating the auditorium when blood was discovered inside around 10:47. The group was composed of Hat Kid, the Mafia Goof, and the Owl. Yes, there's more. Oh, there's so much evidence. The cause account. Caw claims that after he left to find more investigators, they were sedated and taken away to be plated as the murderer. They ran off to get the impromptu team, and the 4 of them discovered the body together at 11:20-ish. Well, we don't know if the badge seller has blood, so that's a good question. All right, bloodstains. Blood color jokes aside, there was an awful lot of blood in the first floor auditorium. Okay, clogged toilet. Right, I want to hear more about this thing. The girl's bathroom toilet was clogged. Gross. And at least the toilet isn't trying to kill you. Evidence. All right, lunch prep. Cooking Cat was preparing everyone's lunch in here. The Nomads saw them in there around 11:30. There was an awful stink in there, which, according to Cooking Cat, was because the Mafia Goof snuck in earlier, and they had to swap out and throw away the bad food fast. Very well. Ooh, Plastic Horror has got a Mewtwo. Very nice. Graffiti. A graffiti icon. This is unmistakably the work of Mustache Girl. Was found on the wall of the gift shop. It was definitely not there yesterday. Very well. There are several items on sale, but all through the capsule vending machine. All through the capsule vending machine, rather. It ranges from knives and tarps. Why are knives being sold inside a vending machine? To dolls and spray paint. Everyone gets 3 free tokens for the vending machine. All right, that's everything. Trial's about to start. Let's do this. Ready? Great.
I think you already know the ropes, kiddo. Solve the case or get axed. Unless you did it, in which case, don't do that. Alright, let's get this started.
So is everyone going to start this off by screaming like idiots again? Because I'd rather not do that again. I didn't check the people just because I know all the people. Sorry about that. I didn't know if there had been any different, any different and whatnot.
Obviously not. We gotta start off with alibis. It's more efficient than going one at a time right off the bat. Sheesh. Is she cranky or what?
So as of now, Caw is the most likely suspect.
I'd never do that. Calm down, darling. We're not accusing you of murder yet. We just started. We wouldn't want a repeat of last time, right? Sorry, being violently abducted and framed has made an impact on me. I apologize for my jumpy behavior.
And also, what the heck is this in the center? We better get started. Whose alibi is first? Looks like everyone's starting to actually work together a little. Better enjoy it while it lasts. All right, let's see what people think. So we need to find out who was where when the badge seller died.
Mafia investigating auditorium with Owl and Little Hat Girl. There were a lot of people crowding around the second floor cafe. There was me, a bunch of birds, all of them except the Caw agents.
I can vouch for both of those.
You were at both places at once? Perhaps our fellow Express Owl was investigating the disturbance.
They were so loud that I was worried something happened, so I went to see what happened. In retrospect, splitting from the group while a murderer was on the loose was not my smartest move. There is a lot of jokes happening on the bottom. I apologize for not reading them. I don't think that'd be enough time to clean up the blood from his clothes if he were the culprit. So we can all agree that there's nothing wrong with anyone's testimony so far, right? What will you add to this? Let me rewatch it real quick. Bat seller died. The Mafia was investigating auditorium. A lot of people crowding around the second floor cafe. Okay. You were at both places at once? Perhaps our fellow Express Owl was investigating the disturbance? So loud that I was worried something happened, so I went to see what happened. In retrospect, splitting from the group while a murderer was on the loose was not my smartest move. I don't think that'd be enough to clean up the blood from his clothes if he were the culprit. Interesting. I feel like there is a little bit of something going on here. Again, the second floor cafe just seems weird. How does that contradict me at all? Come on, take this more seriously. Oopsies. No, not quite. Maybe that wasn't it. There's clearly... I don't think there's nothing wrong. Got a problem with what I said? Oh, maybe there is. Okay, never mind then. Nothing? Wow, alright. Apparently everything is just fine. Blue texts mean consent. Okay, gotcha. Looks like we can all agree that it can't be the Mafia, Hat Kid, DJ Grooves, the conductor, the owl, the penguin, or the tourist, right? That still leaves us with about 6 people. I was in the gift shop, the graffiti shop, trying to get new spray paint, but I don't know where to find Snatcher tokens. Also, who designed the gift shop to have every item sold through a capsule vending machine thing? Capsule Corp, of course. Why can't they just buy the things I want? The better question is, why my own machine in my spaceship living room does the same thing? It's my property. Why can't I just open it up and get my clothes and music out of it? I was in the kitchen, same as usual. No, I should probably ask, did anyone steal a knife from the kitchen again? That sounds like the murder weapon.
Hold that thought. We still have alibis to go over. If we sidetrack all over the place instead of focusing, we could miss important details.
It's a very good point. I was in the library on the second floor reading a book I was recommended.
I was kidnapped, sedated, and stuffed in an unfamiliar room. I was stuffed in the bathroom closet, coated in blood.
Oh god, people are talking in the bottom.
But I'd never have run off to tell everyone a murder happened if it was me. I'd have to try to clean up the evidence that incriminated me.
He has a point. But you could have faked being the victim to throw us off and think you're innocent.
But that's a stupid risk. That's such a stupid risk. I don't even have arms to hold the knife to actually stab anyone.
They're underneath the gigantic turtleneck. Not having arms sounds pretty difficult. How does he write his name with a pen in his beak?
The myeerrrrderrrr weapon does seem to be the knife from the kitchen.
You don't have a very good alibi either, since you were in the bathroom right next to the crime scene. That's what I was thinking. That's scary. You're just glad it isn't trial 3 right now, otherwise there'd be 2 dead bodies, because trial 3 is always the double. And you'd probably be dead.
The bathroom? Didn't you see them stuff crawl into the closet?
The door was open, but you did get a good view. I guess you would have told us who it was by now if you could have, unless, of course, it was you. But we're not there yet. Hey, Subconite, you're up. I was in the library. In the library with me. What's wrong with telling them that?
Why would someone be hesitant to prove their innocence?
Stop looking at me.
Well...
He looks very displeased. That's a little worrisome.
Moving on. That's everyone, right? If so, what was the weapon used?
The weapon used. The badge seller was killed from a blunt object smack, neck stab wound, poisoned. I mean, it seems like it was definitely the knife if all of this evidence lines up properly, so I think this is a neck stab. That's right, stab wounds to the neck, which means the weapon could be the knife or some other sharp object.
I couldn't find anything else coated in blood but the knife.
Was that really it?
An alternative possibility is that the knife was merely used to frame me, but wasn't the real weapon.
There's no way we can determine the weapon without an autopsy report detailing the fatal wound with specific measurements.
Would you be able to do it?
How am I supposed to do it when the body always explode into pink blood upon death?
Then we investigate the knife.
There's an unfortunate truth to that. Oh, look at all the people that are dead. That's unfortunate.
So we need to figure out if the knife was used to kill them.
Whether or not it was is difficult to ascertain. Between the two possibilities, I believe it is the murder weapon.
It would be weird if they didn't use it. It's not like we can identify the killer from a random knife. I think the evidence is faked. Snatcher faked the evidence, lost case to be a jerk. He'd do it again.
Constantly accusing me is starting to get irritating.
Was there anything special about the knife? I couldn't get a good look at it.
The knife looked pretty weird to me.
Whether or not the knife was really the weapon could change everything. It is. Identify the killer. Evidence is faked. I feel like identify the killer might definitely be it, considering that one was not corroborated in anything. Rukia says, if you think the body count is bad now, wait till we get further along. Ah! Oh, Ryuka, rather. Let's identify the killer, I guess. And let's see. Snatchers, file, the bloody knife, or the clogged toilet. Is there anything to do with the snatch? I'm trying to think. What are you yelling at me for? Oh, whoops. I still think it's probably this, but what else? Snatcher's file. Nope, not quite. Oh, whoopsies. The evidence you submitted does not adequately assist my statement. Sorry. I accidentally clicked through too many things. Because I feel like the knife was probably the weapon at this point, but not the clogged toilet, not the bloody. I don't know. Okay, I don't think it actually is that. All right. Whether or not the knife was really the weapon could change everything. It is, and let's talk about the clogged toilet. I'm a little bit lost on this one. Let me see. And I also keep accidentally clicking through stuff. There's a part of me that feels like the evidence might be faked in some capacity. But how would I prove that, though? What evidence will I use? The bloody knife is, like, way too covered in blood, almost like it was soaked in it, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't think the clogged toilet would have anything to do with it. Sounds more like it was just being hidden in that point. So, let's think about this. Yes, okay. That's where we're going with this. Okay. Who's talking? Okay, the knife was pretty obviously coated instead of splattered with blood. The layer was too perfect. Why do you know that? I've been helping you make movies, remember? Even if I didn't, it still looked pretty fake. Clearly our culprit lacks aesthetic.
Aesthetic. So we can agree that the knife wasn't the weapon because of the coated layer. But is that all there is to it? Wouldn't the culprit try to do a better job at hiding the crime?
Mafia, I have to agree with scary little red-hooded girl. Knife is strange.
Perhaps it was coated so obviously to look fake, but really was the weapon? This lack of hard evidence is perplexing.
See, there must be something. What else could be going on here? If it really is fake, then what actually killed this person? The Bachelor will have his vengeance.
That knife is suspicious. I should know. I know knives.
How and why it was coated? Could it have come from the body? Maybe the knife wasn't coated in blood. Maybe it was coated in something else.
Perhaps they got the blood from themselves? Actually, that'd probably kill them. Never mind.
Are you saying it was a suicide and someone tampered with the evidence?
There was also blood in the auditorium, far away from the crime scene. That's possible, but I doubt it. No one would gain anything from that. Where did it all come from?
That's way too much blood for just a single body. But there isn't just blood lying around, is there? Where did it come from? Someone has to know. There's 13 of us here. Someone definitely knows. What should we do? I don't think the body. Blood lying around. That's a good question. What could potentially be bloody? Omega is heading out. Well, thanks for popping in. Let's see. Let me think. Minions account and Bo Kids account. The minion.
Hey! I know where the blood came from.
You do? That's great to hear. Where'd the blood come from?
The infirmary is missing several blood packs. That means the blood could have easily used as a diversion in the auditorium and coated the knife. In fact, there's something I want to check related to the investigation in the auditorium. Something inconsistent with other evidence.
When it happened. Where the BDA was. What the weapon is. Let me think. You know what? No, let's not. Several blood packs, that means the... There's something I want to check related to the investigation in the auditorium. Something inconsistent with the evidence. I don't really know. If the gloomy purple text box text isn't shaking, it's the minion talking. Oh, whoopsies.
Oopsie doodle. Sorry, I just like taking up the show.
Maybe what the weapon is.
What weapon was in there?
We don't know what that is yet.
Great job, you managed to make yourself look worse somehow.
Oh, whoopsies. My bad. Let's see. Maybe... Where was the body discovery announcement activated at? The hallway, duh. Where are you getting... Okay, where are you going with this? Nope, that was bad. Maybe it was like when it happened then.
When did you all start searching the auditorium?
If you remember correctly, it was around 10:40 to 10:50-ish. Oh yeah, the times were a little bit skewy here.
Awesome. Now when did they die?
Snatcher file says, are you sure it was 10:40 or 50?
Yeah, that's right. Wait. The murder happened after we found the blood in the auditorium.
What? So the auditorium has nothing to do with the murder?
It might be used as a distraction to divert attention away from the victim. Why else would the blood packs be missing?
An inquiry? Were there sedatives in the infirmary as well? If so, then that would also explain why I was knocked out cold.
Interesting you mentioned that because there was a bottle of sedatives missing from the medicine cabinets.
This definitely explains a lot, but it doesn't narrow down our 4 remaining choices. We still have the angry little girl again, cooking cat, the crow agent watch, and the little girl with the bow.
Of the 4 options, Bo Kid and Caw stand out as most likely candidates. But it also could have been Mustache Girl or Cooking Cat, who drugged Caw, stuffed him in the bathroom closet, and framed him. Actually, that doesn't really sound like something either of them would do. Cooking Cat was trying to prevent casualties, and Mustache Girl isn't very subtle. But the point is to not get caught, and the intent of the person is difficult to be sure of. Bo Kid didn't do it, right? Oh no, I hope not.
Okay, darlings, I think we can all agree that both Caw and the little girl next to him are the most suspicious. That doesn't mean you two are off the hook yet.
Noted. So the murder was next to the bathroom and the evidence was supposedly flushed down the toilet, right? Did anyone unclog it to see what the evidence was?
Yes.
You were the unfortunate soul that had to do it.
Thank goodness, Elite. What was in there? A sedative bottle was lodged inside and caused the clog. If anything else was flushed, like clothes, it'd have to be torn to pieces.
Maybe something a bit more conclusive?
I'm afraid not.
You're more quiet than usual now.
Toilets are gross!
Next topic! So, was the bottle opened?
Yeah, it was, which means Caw's story still holds up. Well, kinda. It's just a lot more likely he's telling the truth now. It's not conclusive though, so I don't know. It could or couldn't be him.
All right, little girl, you're the next best suspect, and you're gonna have to tell us everything.
You try to tell everyone what you already told them earlier.
So you went off to see the pod seller, and he died right after you visited them? And your excuse is that you went into the bathroom to find pawns?
Old habits die hard, but hey, you found a Snatcher token in there, so that's a plus. Unfortunately, you look very guilty right now. Oh dear.
You could have easily committed the murder, Lossie. That is a weak alibi, and I'd like to hear you counter this.
You could have killed him right there and fled to the bathroom until everything blew over. Your excuse for searching for pawns is completely invalid, because there are no pawns anywhere in the building. You can't blame me for getting my hopes up. I was just kind of hoping that maybe I could find some anyway. You could have stuffed Caw into the closet in the bathroom after your job was done. Then you flushed away your evidence. You waited until he awoke, covered in blood, fearing for life, and fled to finally escape. Trigger finger, clogged toilet, Snatcher file. Let me think about this one. You wish the dual screen resolution was better. It does the job. Clogged toilet, Snatcher file. Let me think. Trigger freaking trigger finger. I don't know. I don't know if that would be it. Time is low for this one. Yeah, I noticed. Let me think about this. Bokit's account. Stop quacking to me and admit you did it. Is that a new bird expletive? You could have killed him right there and fled the bathroom until everything blew over. Okay. Oh, shoot. Afterwards, all you had to do was wash off in the shower. Or rather, since you very well could be lying about all this, you ran off well beforehand. Okay. What about the Snatcher file? That file proves nothing. Don't bother trying to feed me that garbage because I'm not falling for it. Dang it, the time of death won't help me my argument. Okay. So I guess I only have one choice then. Clogged toilet. If you want me to believe that crap, you're gonna have to prove it. Poop, that doesn't counter his argument. Oh. Oh, shoot. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I have 10 seconds. Snatcher file, Bokid's account. I cut through the argument too fast. Shoot. I see. All right. Let's see if I spawn back there. Oh boy. Ryuka, I have very bad news for you. All right. Let's just restart that. Okay, cut through the argument too fast. Okay, you ran well on beforehand. All right, Bokid's account. There we go. Shit, did the thing. Right, I was having a very hard time figuring that one out. But it's good. We have passed through it. Yeah, you found her inside of the bathroom, not covered in blood or anything. Well, afterwards, the culprit wouldn't do that. But this brings up a different question. We're assuming the culprit shoved Caw into the girl's bathroom or the boys' bathroom.
I was inside the boys' bathroom, I think. I'm not certain. I was too panicked to look.
Based on what you know, he'd have to have been stuffed in the boys' room. Otherwise, he'd have fled while you were waiting in there.
Then it appears I was in the boys' room. I do not believe our fellow detective here is the culprit. It is quite possible that both of our statements are true. I hope that is the case. I'm still not convinced. Don't you have a murder weapon of your own, Lassie? You love slinging around that pink umbrella. How do we know it doesn't already have blood all over it and we can't see it?
He's not wrong about that, but he is wrong about something. There's a new feature for Hangman's Gambit V2. Skipping! If you're stuck because of a bug, you can skip past it now. I'd recommend at least trying it once, though, but I can't force you to now. What? Will you skip this part? Alright. No, I guess not. Why can't the umbrella be the murder weapon? Let me see. F. That appears to be incorrect. And also, I guess we'll see if another crash causes it to, you know, if the losing it again causes another crash. Did I find the secret thing? Oh no, I guess everybody has a reason to play to find the secret thing. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like it crashes if you don't do it properly. I feel like it might be a good idea to actually skip that bit. Thankfully, there's a new feature for Hangman's Gambit V2. Skipping! If you're stuck because of a bug, you can skip past it now. I'd recommend at least trying it once, though, but I can't force you to now. Will you skip this part? Yeah, unfortunately, yes. Styling. Yeah, the umbrella's tip is a bit too blunt to be the murder weapon. Yeah, the umbrella's tip isn't sharp enough to stop someone. You could kill someone, yeah, but not the impalement or stopping. I think the file would have said blunt instead if that was the case. You could probably still impale someone with it if you're struck fast enough.
In the neck, though?
Okay, that might be pretty hard with a small target. Unless they were a sneak attack. Probably for the best not to bring up how your umbrella seems to materialize and dematerialize over and over again just to avoid another time-wasting argument. Anything else about her before we move on?
Not that I can think of. The knife from the kitchen, yes, perhaps Cat use it.
You seriously doubt this is going to go anywhere? Alright, let's see if Cooking Cat is on the skillet for this or not.
I can't be the killer. I was in the kitchen almost all day.
Mafia in kitchen before crime and Tiny Kitten not there. Mafia was in there when Mafia made breakfast.
I didn't see them when the directors were fighting. They could have been off committing the murder and lied to that they were in the kitchen.
Why would I lie about something like that?
Even the nicest person can hide a dark side, darling.
Would they really do it? I know the knife is from the kitchen and all, but still.
We have to determine all possibilities to apprehend the criminal.
Let's check our evidence again to see if we can clear this up. There must be something here. Let me see. Mafia, I mean, I remember something about the Mafia making breakfast at one point, so maybe there's something to do with that. Let me check this out. Lunch prep, director's accounts, bloody knife. Let's try lunch prep. Yes!
Oh, really?
I don't think Cooking Cat is our culprit. They were in the kitchen preparing our lunches and dealing with breakfast.
Breakfast? Did they burn it and have to make another or something? Why don't we let a member of the Mafia of Cooks explain?
Oh God, don't tell me that wretched stink was your doing.
Mafia mildly offended by that comment. Mafia is great cook. Tiny Kitten swap out food again?
Do you really need to ask that question?
We wouldn't eat it otherwise. She's not wrong, but sheesh, is she being harsh. While I'm thinking about it, that leaves you.
Here we go again.
I was in the gift shop dealing with that capsule machine thing. I think we could back up. Okay, what proves she was there? Her voice, her graffiti. Oh, her graffiti, of course.
I'm glad someone else noticed that. Looks like there's proof that I was in the gift shop and someone to back me up on that.
But just to prove you were there, it doesn't mean you were there when the murder happened. And that's all you got out of that machine? The gift shop is full of surprises that are good for getting away with murder.
Yeah, but it's completely random choice.
Weren't you complaining about that a few minutes ago? Didn't it take a few tries before you got what you wanted? Damn loot boxes.
I know exactly where this will go, but you know, it'll just make everything worse. Yes, I got more than just spray paint. However, both the top and the mallet I got are still in the wrapping in my room, and I showed it to someone else when I heard about the murder. So, just so you won't accuse me again.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that you didn't get more items than that.
Actually, yes it does. Here's why. Limited tokens.
Everyone gets 3 tokens, and I showed proof that I used all of mine. Any counter arguments?
You just said you found a coin in the bathroom. Why is that?
Are you kidding me? I didn't even think about that.
She seems very annoyed that her already not very good alibi is further put into question. Then again, she was heavily accused last trial. Who knows? Maybe you can figure out whose coin it. You just noticed you're short a token.
Alright, everyone check your pockets and show us your coins.
Will that even matter? 3 people who might have dropped their Snatcher coin are dead.
This is such a pain. Now I look guilty again.
Well, now we're no further than we were post-alibis. Isn't there any conclusive evidence here?
I think I know who did it, but
Oh shoot, this is bad. None of the evidence we collected helped us conclusively figure out who did it. Is there no evidence we can use to figure this out? What do we do? Heck, we're screwed if this keeps up. Time's running out. It must have been Bo Kid. Her alibi's clearly the worst and conflicts most with the testimony.
But Carl's testimony isn't good either. They could have faked it the whole time.
You've been saying that ever since we started. Where do you hide, little girl?
Nothing. I'm saying that
I bet you're the one who killed the bat seller and framed Carl from the start.
I wasn't even.
You did it. I know you did it.
Mafia not know what to think right now. Mafia has gut feeling that scary red hooded girl is not culprit, but Mafia not sure if Mafia should trust gut feeling.
Oh God, so much anxiety.
Gut feeling has been wrong before.
Is nobody gonna accuse me?
I'm glad I'm not, but I don't know. It just seems weird that I'm the only one nobody's accusing.
I know you did it, but I didn't. Why did you do it? Answer me. You know for a fact you didn't. You killed them, didn't you?
I would never do that.
This just keeps going and going. Almost everyone is screaming now. Wait. Why are they staying silent while everyone is stuck in the Scream Fest? What are they waiting for? Oh, by all means, tell us, explain. This is a very nice fountain. Anyway. I love the face on Hat Kid so much. You know you didn't do it.
Shut up, Peckneck.
You could easily have, it could easily have been you.
Darling, you don't have a leg to stand on. You had access to murder weapons. And even if you didn't use one from the gift shop, you could use the knife.
Ain't that right, kid? You did it. Confess already.
Sod off. I'm telling you that it wasn't me. I never even went to the kitchen to get the knife. And there are way sketchier people here with worse alibis.
This repeated accusation is getting vexing. I was kidnapped for Peck's sake. And yet you still accuse me. Mafia not know anymore. Mafia not sure if it's little girl, shady bird, or tiny kitten.
Oh yeah, nobody really accused cooking cattle that much, did they?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And they want to calm down, please! If we don't stay calm and think about this rationally, then we'll all die. We can't die yet because I want to go home! I want to see my friends and family again!
Now's your chance! Hurry!
Didn't do it. Never even went to the kitchen. Was kidnapped. Alright, which one of these things could have potentially did it? Never even went to the kitchen. What will you use? Minion's account, class trial. I feel like the minion might have had something to do with it, though. Okay, do I really have to explain everything wrong with what you just said? Oopsies.
Crap! What was I thinking? I gotta make everyone shut up and catch the killer off guard. I missed my chance. They're all screaming again.
No, it's cool. I got plenty of time, so let's think about this one. Let's see. Oh shoot! No, crap. All right, nah, Minion's account. Nope. I went one too far. Okay. I want to go home. I want to see my family and friends. Now's your chance. Hurry. Let's try this. Nope, that's not it. We're too far for a crash now. Crash is always a possibility. All right, and so it has absolutely 100% nothing to do with the Minions account, I suppose. Okay, didn't do it. Never even went to the kitchen. Was kidnapped. Maybe it's like, was kidnapped, class trial rules. I don't think, is there anything to do with kidnapping in the class trial rules?
No, I can't call him out on it yet. I can't blast him for lying about sleeping in a non-dorm until he's off guard enough that he'll be caught like a deer in the headlights. I gotta wait. Now's your chance. Hurry.
All right, never mind. All right, sure. What was the hint again? Let me see. 5 times 4 options. Okay, it wasn't that. 33 seconds to go. Let me see. Oh, rewatch evidence, more options. Sorry. Tiny kitten. See my friends and family again. Oh, shoot. Yup! Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Ah. See my friends and family again. That seems to be the main thing. Okay, what will you use? The minions account, the class trial rules, the Snatcher file, or motive? Motive? There we go!
If we can't do this, then our loved ones will...
Mafia can't see other Mafia if Mafia is dead.
Oh, you don't have any family. Unless... Oh,
But my neighbors in town...
would they even miss me after what I did? Everyone is looking more distressed now at the thought of dying. The despair of leaving behind loved ones to mourn them is taking over. What do they have to gain from this? Why make everyone feel despair like that? Will the other owls know I'm gone? Did they notice yet? What did you miss? Tech support. The others had hated if both me and Boss died. How did it come to this? Darlings, if I don't make it, please know your support means the world to me. Please let my grandkids be safe. I'll see them again soon. Oh, God. What did I just hear?
Does that look like the face of despair?
Not really, they seem hopeful. Wait, is that why you wanted me to give this... Wait, I give you this setup because the one who lives gets to see their family again?
Leave the rest to me. I'm about to crush that hope to dust by catching them red-handed. They'll be caught like a deer in headlights that way. If they didn't do it, they wouldn't stumble and immediately deny it. If I use this, I can catch them off guard.
Snatcher file, motive, evidence.
It's not what I need to use.
Shoot. You're confronting who you think the murderer that cornered you is about this?
What is it, fellow detective?
You ask if Ka was punished for anything recently.
What are you talking about?
Looks like someone else noticed too. Well, isn't that something? Isn't it weird how you got drugged and slept in the closet? Closets don't count as dorm rooms. After all, that's a violation! Being punished for a rule violation from the Snatcher? You'd have a hard time forgetting that. So what was a creep like you doing in the girl's bathroom? Wouldn't you have murdered a little girl in cold blood to get away with your sick crime?
That sounds disgusting already. Why the girls' bathroom? This jerk will pay for this.
I don't...
How did it feel to slice his neck?
Oh, God.
Won't your loved ones be disgusted once they find out you did this?
No, I didn't do it. I swear, I'd never do that.
It's simple. You murdered someone and tampered with the evidence. You did a good job, too. Too bad you forgot the rules.
Shut up. Shut up already.
That was pretty creepy.
Thanks, I tried my best. He can deny it all he wants, but he just dig the grave deeper. That wasn't really a compliment, though.
That's not true. It couldn't be me. I was in the boys' room, remember? Also, I don't have hands. How could I have stabbed anyone with enough precision for a fatal wound like that?
Now that I know who it was, I might be able to answer those questions. I hate to interrupt the pace, but there's something I should mention about the upcoming Logic Dive segment. As you go down the steep hill, there are going to be 3 questions displayed at the bottom of the screen. They're important, so don't ignore them. I know that's awkward and inconsistent, since that's where white noise is displayed, but it allows control of your sliding while the question is displayed. Okay. Oh, hello. Excuse me, I'm gonna move over to the controls. Did Ka go into the boys' room or the girls' room? Bouncy! Hold on a second. I think I need to, like, re-dive here. Come on, bub. You can do it. Oh, shoot. Here, I probably should have dived, like, right from the start. Give me a second. Let me see if this fixes it. Yes, it did. Very bouncy. Okay. Did he go to the boys' or the girls' room? That is a good question. And also, what's the answer, yes or no here? Bong, boing, boing, boing. Barely see the routes, yeah. Why did they go into the girls' bathroom? Left, center, okay. Oh god, I missed the thing. I'm gonna have to try this again. Let me try this. Center. What? How do I fix the camera? Like this or what? Okay, that's correct too. So it's right, left. What was the real murder weapon? Oh my god, I think... it's not his beak because he doesn't have any blood on that, so it must be oh, not talons. Okay, guess it was his beak. The wonderful thing about tickers is tickers are a wonderful thing! The bouncy, 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 trancy, fun, 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 fun! The wonderful thing about tickers is I'm the only one! I'm the only one! Tigger is painfully aware of his loneliness. Jump, jump, crisscross, I'll make it. Jump, jump. Gotcha. Got him! That's the only thing that makes sense. He went to the girls' bathroom because there are almost no girls here by comparison to the boys, making it a better spot to hide, just in case someone came along and found the body. And the weapon wasn't the knife. He coated it in blood to prevent us from knowing it really wasn't the murder weapon and dragged this out longer. He instead brought a whole new meaning to the term peck neck. That beak is sharp, perfect for a killing blow. Honestly, he probably would have gotten away with it if the subconite didn't say anything. And he still needs to explain how he wasn't punished for violating a rule. My beak? The boy-to-girl ratio? I wasn't punished because... So you didn't go into the girls' bathroom because you're a sick creep? You did it because it's a better hiding spot since there are almost no girls here? That makes sense, I suppose, but that's still gross. And all we know is that the badge seller was stabbed in the neck, but it doesn't say what. The detective's beak being the weapon still fits.
Is everyone ready to vote yet? Time's almost up.
I think we are. Told you all it was him from the start. We know.
No, that's not right. It wasn't me. I'd never do that. I don't know why I wasn't punished. I just wasn't. You've got to believe me. Please, I... Leave this case to us.
All right, let's see what the heck happens now.
I didn't do it.
Screaming at me isn't doing you any favors.
It was you. You killed them. I'll prove it was you. You're the killer. Everything you've said is a lie. You used the knife and pinned this on me.
I didn't pin this on you. You're pinning it on me right now since you're stuck in a corner. Maybe say something to prove you didn't do it.
I shouldn't have to prove anything. I didn't do it. You stabbed the badge seller. You drugged me and threw me in a closet. You flushed the bottle and blood bags.
Wait, did we say anything about blood bags before?
You did it. I refuse to listen to you any longer.
Your lack of proof doesn't help you at all. You brought this on yourself.
You have no proof. Do you even have any proof? You're framing me.
Uh-oh, okay, so, all right, let's try this again. The bloody knife, class trial rules, the clogged toilet.
All right, a pecking toilet?
Okay, apparently not. Never mind. At least now I know a little bit more about how this mechanic works, thank God.
You're framing me.
All right, the bloody knife. Let's try the class trial rules.
What? You got another rule I broke to shove down my throat?
Okay, not. Apparently not.
I can't even hold the stupid thing. You're grasping at straws here.
Okay, apparently not. Maybe I needed to do this at an earlier point in the conversation. Oh boy. Ryuka, maybe give me a couple of hints here. You stabbed the badge seller. You drugged me and threw me in a closet. You flushed the bottle and the blood bags. There we go! Yes! I figured that was it. When did we say anything about flushing the blood bags? Why do you know where the blood bag rap went that never came up?
Just end it already. Don't even bother wasting time on the closing argument. Just let it end already.
What? We can't have a trial without a closing argument. It's DR tradition.
But DR1 Trial 5 had no closing argument. And DR2 Trial 6, only V3 had closing arguments every case. Also, how many of those DR conventions have we broken already? Nobody super important died in Trial 1. Sorry, Timmy and Mafia Boss, but neither of you are all that important. This trial had the first suspect actually do it, which pretty much never happens. The gender ratio heavily favors men instead of being a 50-50 split. None of us are teenagers. Debates don't let me shoot truth bullets at words. Neither of us protagonist characters are dudes with the personality of an inanimate object.
Okay, I get it. We don't follow every DR trope in existence to a T. I'm just saying, it feels a bit off. It's kind of disappointing.
Yay! Looks like we got a kill, someone to kill. Dead man walking.
The votes are in. Carl has been caught as the blackened. Which is funny because he's got black feathers and we wouldn't have even been able to tell. Anyway, looks like I get to savor these moments as the judge, jury, and executioner.
Oh dear.
Why? I was so close. Now
After that, he slowly slumped to the ground in the fetal position. At least I think it's the fetal position. He doesn't have arms, so it's kind of hard to tell. Wait a minute.
Holy crap. Maybe I went too far.
Oh wait, maybe was that Snatcher?
Sure. Holy crap. Maybe I went a little too far.
You did just kind of crush his hopes pretty quickly and thoroughly there. I guess he can't put up a great defense if his guard is down. I'm writing this down for later for some totally not mafia destroying plans.
Why? Please, no.
Dear God, he's completely broken down. I can't help but feel awful for him, even though he just brutally murdered an innocent merchant. But the motive... There are a lot of detectives in Caw. Is that why you did it?
They're safe, right? The Snatcher got his murder, so now he can't kill them, right?
I'm afraid that I'm a man of my word. I can't do anything to them. I could kill them after the game ends, since these odd rules wouldn't be in effect anymore. But I'd have to go very far out of my way to do that. And it just wouldn't be worth the hassle. I don't see them dying by my hands anytime soon.
I guess. My actions aren't in vain then.
Why didn't you just say something if you wanted to make a heroic sacrifice? You almost killed us all.
I wanted to live. I wanted to see the other agents again. You would have done it too.
Oh, man.
You all thought about it too, didn't you? You can't just let them die, can you?
Oh, cry. Why? It wasn't shaking text. Oh, right. Why isn't anyone saying anything? You all weren't really considering it, were you? Apparently. Was almost everyone here planning murder?
I gotta say, I wasn't expecting you all to have that much empathy in you since so many of us have tried to kill each other already. Particularly that little girl.
You're somehow even more convinced than before that he's trying his hardest to get someone to kill you.
Well, The execution is waiting. Any last words?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, close enough. On to the execution!
Insert execution sequence of Caw getting killed in a locked room mystery scenario by poison X gas here. Caw just died. His body still wriggling a little was disturbing, since death doesn't happen until they blow up. He probably suffered for a very long time there. He's both a hero and a villain here. He killed someone for the sake of many, many others we all care for, but he also tried sacrificing us all. It's not a clear-cut battle of right and wrong when all of us are inherently selfish jerks. Once he started breaking down, it became difficult to watch that grown bird on the floor in tears. It was even more difficult watching them die. Looking around, though, it seems like everyone else here was also affected by that motive. Could it have been anyone else here? Could one of them have become the Blackened if Caw didn't act so fast? And the badge seller didn't really deserve to be stabbed down like that. Does he even have a neck? It just occurred to me. I've always thought that he's just a mask with a cape. They're probably one of the only people here who's neutral with everyone and not really good or evil. Weird and twitchy, but that's all. I'm gonna miss being able to buy badges from him. We bought all his stock anyway. Maybe an ethereal neck. Good point. Good point, Durun. We're here. Time for the epilogue. What are you doing on the floor?
I'm sorry, but I'm not really in a great mood for talking.
I don't think anybody is. Oh, sorry. Cook and Cat, do you have anything? Yep.
I'm not really in the mood for Oh. The Snatcher is a glutton for others' punishment, and it's becoming more and more unnerving.
Are you finally going to get character development?
Hey, you think there's a way out of here? I don't like being cooped up here, and the atmosphere is kind of disturbing.
That's putting it mildly.
That was a very close one. I hadn't thought about the rulebook at all. We really owe you for that. We cut it way too close. That almost ended very badly for us. I'm just glad we're alive. But I have a bad feeling about Boss.
They must be referring to the death glare from earlier. It's becoming more and more difficult to tell whose side this guy's on.
Loss, I'm trying to think over everything that just happened. Mind giving me some space?
Oh, sorry.
Hey there, don't feel much like talking. I bet Steve would, though. That darn Steve, always talking after a murder.
Nice dude.
Mafia have bad feeling. Mafia feel like leaving will never happen at current pace. Current pace also bad. Nobody will be left if this go on much longer.
We're all gonna kill each other. Shit, sorry. Not gonna lie, that was pretty fucking scary. The trial and getting cornered in the bathroom. I know it's unlikely, but I really don't want to go through another trial. I also never want to go to that bathroom again. Sorry! What do you want, kid? No, I wasn't crying. I'm stronger than that. Admitting you're scared isn't cowardice, it's bravery. You decide not to actually say that to her since you expect some sort of negative reaction. Do we get any kind of positive reactions out of her? At all?
That trial got pretty depressing. Let's try to lighten the mood a bit, okay? After I crash on my bed for a bit.
Right, DJ Grooves is dancing around like nothing happened.
All this drama is terrible for my feathers. I hope the next floor of the building has a spa or something.
You poor fools. Let's see. Yep. Got the thing! And 44 coins. So, we're not going to have another crash just out of the exit of the map, are we? I hope not. You know what? I'm going to stay my voting for now. Again, I'm going to give Ryuka a bit of advice, and I'm going to say, there's nothing wrong with taking your map down for a brief period while you do a little bit of beta testing. And by all means, like, get a part, like, you know, the Hat in Time community, I'm sure a lot of people would be very interested in helping work a whole lot of the bugs out. aside from the crashes, how was it? It was really good. If it all worked like seamlessly, I feel like it would be an amazing map. So that's why I say I feel like it's a really good idea. You should probably take this thing back to the workshop, you know, not the Steam workshop, but your workshop, and do a couple of fixes just so that those bugs don't happen. Like, aside from those bugs, like, everything else flowed extremely well. And also, it was pretty challenging. It was actually more challenging than the original, which I think is a very positive thing. But now that I think about it, I do wonder whether or not maybe the original one might have had some issues too. I didn't see anything about crashes, but if other people were getting through it without dealing with crashes like I did for my first playthrough, you might want to look into that, maybe. But that's just a little bit of advice for there. Anyway, that was a lot of maps that we ended up doing tonight. I still got a lot on my you know, I have a lot of maps left to go here, but it's a little bit late, so I think we're going to call it for there. I'm going to say I'm definitely going to be doing some heavy-duty editing on the end part for sure. I do editing on all the episodes, but yeah, I think for the sake of cleanliness, I'm going to cut through all of like the, you know, the parts where I crashed. Funny stuff. Yay! I'm just in time for the end. I just got back. I assume I missed most of the stream. You missed a lot of things glitching, unfortunately. Yeah, Ryuka says, I'll see what I can do to fix the level. I'm rooting for you, man. Like, I give it a shot. And also, like, don't be too, don't feel too bad if you can't, like, completely figure it out 100%, like, immediately. There are a lot of people that are willing to help in the community. All I gotta do is ask. Welcome to the BitB Streams support hotline. For horrible memes, press 1. For cringy memes, press 2. For Mimi memes, press 3. For steak, press 4. Dude Run says 1. Ellis says 3. Welcome to BitB Burgers. May I take your order? Actually, that just reminds me of the talking clown owl from Homestar Runner. It's like, sever your leg, please. It's the greatest day. Sever my leg? It's the greatest day? Yeah, can I get I'd like a number 9. A number 9 large. Yeah, 2 number 9s, a number 9 large. A number 6 with extra dip. 2 number 45s. 1 with cheese. And a large soda. I think I'm getting delirious. We should probably end the stream. Right to you. I don't really need to do that. So yeah, let's just go ahead over to the end credits bits. Anyway, thanks everybody for popping out to the stream. I appreciate you coming out very much. If you want to take a look at this after it's done, definitely going to be doing some editing on this stream. I do it for all of the Hat in Time mod specials, and I'm going to be uploading it to the YouTube at some point. Which I'm actually caught up pretty well, so you should be seeing like stuff collectively coming out once a day for like the next weekly days. I don't upload anything on Saturday and Sunday because I don't know, I like to give myself a break. And also I stream on those days, so hey. Can't wait to see the Spank It Once clip. Actually, I know that I've already done that line once before, so there is a clip that already exists. If you could find it. You probably could. Anyways, what's the next plan? I'm definitely going to be doing some more Phoenix Wright next Saturday, so if you're interested in taking a look at that, go over there. Sunday? I don't know what I'm going to be doing next Sunday. God. There are a couple of games that I kind of want to start playing, but there's also a part of me that's just like, I kind of want to just go and play Slime Rancher. Something lazy, something simple. Lazy Sundays. Okey dokey, I think I've had enough. I need to go and make myself some tacos. So, I'm off. Thanks for coming out. See you next time.